In my own schooling, I always struggled with English. For me, English was not my school because it was always writing papers for me. I always had a hard time coming up with things to say. Also, when I was in school, we always had to read out loud. I always struggled with that due to my extreme social anxiety. I always just had to push myself to the max and reward myself afterwards. Instead of having my students struggle that much, I would take the time to get to know my students and let them somewhat choose how they learn things. In high school, I somewhat loved math. The reason I somewhat loved math was not because I was the best at it, but because of the teachers I had. Her name was Miss De Palma. She always went out of her way to help and check my understanding. I want to be the same kind of teacher. If there is something my students don't understand, they can come to me anytime. One of the strengths I possess that will make me suitable to become an effective educator is that I am always willing to use different strategies to reach out to others. This will help students that have different styles of learning. I will always be able to find a way for them to learn. One weakness that I think I have is I struggle with coming up with things to say sometimes. I think I can address this issue by always staying ahead in my lessons and by preparing myself for what is to come. A good relationship as a teacher with students should always be good, but social media should never be a form of communication. Always use something like email or a group me for communications. Social media is too dangerous. I do not ever plan on getting together with my students outside of school. I will support them at a school event, but will not consider them friends. If I see them at a restaurant, I will leave, because even if I'm having a great time,